Today we're playing the Giftmas Bauble event in Top Drives. Let's see if we can win a Learn The Savannah Way carbon fibre from it. Okay, this Giftmas Bauble event is supposed to be a Christmas gift from the online store. You pick up a bauble and it activates this in your events set. It didn't really work very well, so I think it's been given to everyone anyway. I'm already in there. I've already played a number of hands. I'm in first place. We've got only a few tickets left to play because I've been hitting it pretty hard. I joined very early. I joined pretty much as soon as it got released. It's a 3-day event. The prizes are good. The top prize is a Learn The Savannah Way carbon fibre and quite a lot of gold. Unfortunately, the track sets are a real pain. The track sets are difficult. They're very mixed up. There's an off-road, there's a bit of wet, there's a city streets. It's a really hard thing to get to grips with. And also, your requirements are under RQ55 cars. And that is brutal. When I first joined, I had a hand that I thought was quite good. I had the Bentley for the city streets because it's medium. I had a Lancia off-roader because there's an off-road track, but it's also pretty good on-road as long as it's not wet. I'm taking this Citroen Saxo because it's a good twisty car. It's got a bit of MRA and you get 1.5 times the points if it wins. The only problem is it doesn't win much. I'm also taking the Hyundai for the fast wet stuff and the Dodge Charger 3 for the fast drags. That was my first hand. I played a few tickets and I soon realised that I needed to change out the Bentley for the Bafori, which is a much better medium car. Of course, that meant I had a bit more RQ to work with in the off-roaders, so I went with an all-surface four-wheel drive Mercedes, thinking that that would help me out on the wet tracks as well. I played a few and realised that wasn't working out very well for me, so I swapped that out for the Abarth, which is 323. It's a great car. It's got a good low 0-60, pretty good handling. It's going to do me some favours on the off-road and it's going to do me okay on the slaloms. Top 5 get tier 1, so we're all sort of having to fight each other because you can only play 3 below you. It's awkward, but that's what has to happen. So this guy has gone figure of 8 with an off-roader because that is the figure of 8 track that is all just wet tarmac. If you haven't seen my video about that, check out the Annoying Things video from last week. But that's going to catch a few people out for the first couple of times they play it. So if I put my four-wheel drive car on there, that should win by some pretty good points. There's nowhere really for the off-roader now, so I think I'm going to put it on the slalom because it's not going to lose by too much, but it will lose by a lot in some of the other ones, I suspect. The City Tour I get some good points from because I will definitely win that and I'll get my bonus points. The other ones we'll have to see. Here we go. My Citroen against their Bulldog. Now I don't have the Bulldog, I joined the game after it had been given out for the second time. I can't match that, but I'm doing okay without it at the moment. Especially as there are a few track sets where you need a twisty car, and that Bulldog's not very twisty. The Bafori loses to the Hyundai, as expected. The Abarth is going to lose to the Dodge Circuit EV. That Dodge Circuit EV is the MVP of the game at the moment. I have 2 of them. I just don't want to add them in because I'll have to sacrifice something else. This figure of 8 is where I'm going to get all my points, I hope, to win back. Yep, 157. And that's got me out of a hole, basically. This city sprint is not very straight. If you look at it, if you watch it, bits that are straight, I'm ploughing ahead, but there's so many little corners that just knock me back. But I do win, luckily. It's just overpowering it. Okay, pull a couple of cards off the board. And as you can see, my hand is reloading a hand that I'm playing in a different event. It's annoying. It's a little bug. It'll go away soon. Anyway, let's play again. Let's see who we can find this time. So this one we've got the Lumber Mill River, which I haven't seen much of. I thought it was a new track. It's newish. I don't remember seeing it. I do skip my races, of course. But that's where my off-road is going to come in handy. And the other one, my four-wheel drive performance tyre is going to come in handy. So we should win enough points here. We will lose this against the Dodge Circuit. It's inevitable. I still think it's worth taking that Citroen for the extra bonus points you get on some of the other tracks. This Abarth will come in really handy on this. It's just going to pull away over time. This is the Mill River Rally. As I say, I've never really watched it. I've never really noticed the word mill in it. I'm not sure where the river is. There's a bit of waterfall at the end, I think. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, plenty of points. And that's why we're taking an off-roader, basically. Okay, and the Hyundai should have no trouble because of its four-wheel drive. Should get us some more points. That's overtaking it. It's definitely not worth taking a second off-roader though, because the off-roader's killing me in the other tracks. Race 4 is a straight drag with the same car. And race 5, it does alright. This is why we're taking the Bafori. It just has a little edge on other things. There's something about it. It must be the low 0 to 60, I guess, just helps out with the bad handling number. So that's a win. Good. 2 stars. Okay, let's get 2 more cards. Nissan and some cash. There's that hold hand again. Right, let's find it. Good. It will go away, trust me. Probably just need to restart. Okay. So, this doesn't look great except for that ocean parking lot. If I put my Citroen Saxo on that ocean parking lot, it's going to get a lot of points and it's going to get 1.5 times that lot of points. So that hopefully will make up for it. With the 2 draws in race 1 and race 5, I should get a win out of it, hopefully. Let's see how many we get. It's already pulled away. It's quite a short track, that's the only problem. Yeah, 200 points. Well, 199. Dropped back for some reason. Okay, 199 is good. That's going to help me out with the other tracks. This is going to be a loss. Maybe it's not. No, it's not. Woohoo! Nice! Nice. I'm telling you that before, he's a good car. Okay, so we're definitely okay then. This is going to be a definite loss. But it'll only lose by 50. It's not a bad car, look. There we go, 50. And this one is a draw. So that's good, 2 stars. Pull 2 more cards. Got some cash and a Fiat Punto. Okay, should we play again? That's the same track, let's do the same dude because we know it works. Yep, all in the same place. Good, and if we skip ahead because we know it all works well. Good, 2 stars, 2 more things off the prize board. Peugeot and a Honda. Okay, we'll play 1 more. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. It's really difficult to work out which is the best hand to play. This dude has a couple of really good cars in the Bulldog and the Circuit EV. Even in the wet, that Circuit EV is a pretty good dragster. We will see what we can do. This has got the potential to lose. I was going to say that had the potential to win, but it doesn't, it's lost. This is definitely going to lose. Yeah, I mean actually it looked like it got to 100 first, but then it just couldn't break. Never mind. Race 3, this is definitely losing. That Dodge is just a great car. This will be a draw. And this will be a draw. So that's quite badly lost it for me. But that's kind of how it's going to go, I think. I think for the next 2.5 days we're going to be winning some, losing some. If I can stick with these 4 guys in the top 5, I'll be pretty happy. Hopefully they're going to be pretty happy too, and we're not going to all pile on each other. I mean, try not to hit the same guy too many times, that kind of stuff. So at the moment I've played all my tickets and we've got 2 days, 7 hours left. I don't really want to play hard for 2.5 days, so hopefully it'll just settle down now. Okay, so we're into the next day. As you can see, I'm still at the top. It's been quite a quiet bracket. I'm pretty pleased. I think everyone's played enough tickets and they're relaxing. Hopefully we can just hold off the people below us and keep going. Let's play a couple of tickets anyway. So this is the biggest problem I've got. When all of them are drags. 4 drags on Ocean Highway, it causes me major problems. I've got too many twisty cars, not enough dragsters in my hand. So this is not going to go well for me at all. The only thing is, I suspect we might win this one because of the distance. Yes, good, it's going to pull away. It's got some good MRA, that Citroen Saxo. So I get the bonus points, but that's probably not going to be enough for me. This one's a draw. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know the Dodge Charger 3 beat the Bulldog on that short drag. That's very interesting. So we're not too bad, we might win this. Obviously that's a draw with the Tour of Bath, so the same car. And the final track, I can't remember for the life of me which one wins this. Look at that, swapping back and forward. It could be me. Now on the twisty stuff, it could be me because I've got better handling. Yes, so I'm going to get 175 to 0. Good, 50 points. Yes, 2 stars. Right, let's get a couple of cards. 250 and a Vauxhall. Okay, we'll play one more. Right, so here we are. This is the figure of 8 wet track. So it's probably good to go with this guy because he's got an off-roader on that track. This guy's changed his hand since I last played him. That was not in the hand last time. And he also seems to have forgotten that that's not an off-road track in the figure of 8. Never mind. The City Tour will be okay. I'll have to put my off-roader on the City Slalom. And then, yeah. Let's see how this goes. This is fine. His is just a dragster with no handling. I can beat this, no problem. There's plenty of corners. Okay, see. Yep, 75 points. Okay, my Bafori against his Hyundai. Not a chance I'm winning this because of the number of corners. And he's got 4-wheel drive. Race 3 is my throwaway race for the off-roader. Race 4 should be my big points because he's got off-road tyres and no 4-wheel drive. Yeah, big points, 187, good. And this will be a draw. It's not much of a sprint, this is quite twisty actually as a city sprint, but that's okay. 2 stars again. We're doing quite well today. We're above 500 points. But I imagine that'll trigger some people to hit me and bring me back down again. Let's play another one. Right, he's got the other Bath on the slalom. That's interesting because I think my one's better. Right, excellent. This guy has put his off-roader on the figure of 8, so we'll go with this guy. City Tour, I'll get my big points. Figure of 8, I'll get my big points. The others don't matter at all. Anyway, City Tour will definitely get me 75 points. That's the one reason I'm having this Citroen Saxo in my hand. Gets me those bonus points and the win on the City Tours against everybody else's cars they're picking. Minus 77. Okay. This is going to lose as well. Oh, we can't worry because the next one is that wet figure of 8, isn't it? So we should be absolutely no problem at all. Yeah, no problem. That will get us the win. 157 points. Yeah, we can lose this one if we need to. Before he versus the Dodge Ram. I've got better handling than him. Let's see if we can... See, this is why it's not a sprint. If you watch it, it's not a sprint. He should be winning this, and he doesn't. Because of my better handling. Good. Another 2 stars. Right. Let's get 2 cards. Gold and a Vauxhall Corsa. Okay, I think we'll leave it there for a bit. I'll check every hour or so, make sure nothing drastic is happening. Quick check-in, I'm not going to play any tickets, I just want to show you what's going on. I'm still in the top 5. The top 5 has been jiggling around a bit, especially between Torque and Frogtail and I. I'm trying to keep second. I feel like second is a non-threatening situation when the top 5 get tier 2, so I'm trying to hold back and not storm ahead. The problem is, I can beat these guys on a couple of track sets and they can beat me on a couple of track sets. So there's no big advantage in me hitting them hard because they're just going to hit me back hard. I think I'm going to hold back, hang around in second, third, not put any pressure on anybody. People aren't playing very many tickets at the moment, just the odd few. So hopefully we can all just relax and not stress each other out. We'll see what happens. I'll keep an eye on it, but we'll come back tomorrow and play the final tickets. Okay, I'm back a bit earlier. I know I said I'll be back tomorrow, but the guy in first has been hitting me a bit. He's got a very average hand. I can match his hand, so I have matched his hand. That way, there's no way he can take points off me. So what I've done is I've swapped in the Dodge Circuit EV instead of my Saxo, and I swapped out my medium Before for the Dodge Ram that most people are using. I still have issues that I don't have the Bulldog, so other people can still beat me on certain tracks. But also, because I have the white Abarth, I can beat them. I'm going to run with this for a little bit, see how it works for me. We'll play this guy. He's got 2 Circuit EVs, but the other cars are pretty average, so I think we should be okay. We'll see how it runs. First race, that's a loss. Right, okay. I thought the 4-wheel drive would help me there, but it didn't. But I did get the win, so that's okay. We'll play again. Just get a couple of tickets played. Yep, skip again, 136.50 again. I'll play the rest of my tickets and then I'll come back with you tomorrow and I'll let you know how it went. Okay, we're back. 16 hours to go. I'm still in second, but it's been wriggling around a little bit. I have changed my hand again. I realised that if I put the 332 Dodge Ram in, then I could beat the guy who I was trying to equal. Therefore, that's a win scenario for me, so I did that. That still doesn't make it the ultimate hand. I still get beaten by certain people, and I can still beat certain people. There is no ultimate hand for this mixed up set of tracks. I'm less comfortable with this hand. I'm going to see how it goes, but I might end up going back to my original hand because I liked it. I liked the extra points you got from using the Citroen Saxo. Okay, so 2 hours on, I've been hit quite badly by people. I've dropped down to 7th. There's a couple of new players popping up. There's Sabrina and Top Diver. They've popped up. So I think we'll play another hand, but I think this is going to be the last hand I do with these cars. I think I'm going to return back to my old hand that I used to like. There's also a few new cars popping up, like that blue RQ46 Hyundai. I don't know how that figures in the scheme of things, if it's beatable or not. It's really difficult as a thing. Also, the grey Abarth is better than the white Abarth on most of the dry tracks. It's literally just the dirt that the white one's better. Let's see how this pans out. So that's a draw, the two Hyundais against each other. Here we've got the white against the grey Abarth. Yep, see I lose. It's much better on the dry tracks, that grey one. Okay, so that's a loss. I'm down in 9th now, so I need to do something about this. And you know what I'm going to do about it? I'm going to go back to my old hand. I'm going to be the odd one out in the bracket. But that puts a question mark over me, and people who aren't used to playing against me will worry that I can beat them because I've got different cars to them, so they might leave me alone and play other people. We shall see. But I literally now can go in and play the same guys and probably get a win out of that. Especially here because of that lumber mill. I mean, actually, we should go for this guy because he's got a low car on the city streets. And he's got no off-road car on the dirt. So we should definitely hit this guy. In practice, I like to hit people who have not picked the same cars as everyone else, just because they have an advantage on other tracks. So if you hit them on the tracks that they don't have the advantage, then they're equalised like we are. Okay, that's 3 more cards. Let's go again. Great, same track. Let's do the same guy. This is my track set for the cars I've got. It's great for me. The before is great. The Citroen Saxo loses, but it doesn't matter because you get all those points on the dirt. Let's get 3 cards, 3 gold, a Volvo and a Fiat. Okay, we'll play one more ticket and then we'll come back at the end. So this is the guy at the top, Torque, who I can beat, I think. I think I can beat him on the Lumber Mill Rally, and I think I can beat him on the Ocean Streets. I can definitely beat this Sabrina. Oh, but look at that Caterham on the Lumber Mill Forest Road. That's a problem. It's such a difficult track set to work out who's the best person to hit. That might be it though. Yes, look at that. Yeah. No car on the dirt, no car on the wet, and no car on the Ocean City streets. That's pretty good. Also, we should win the Saxo against the Hyundai, I think. Yeah, look at that. And that's my extra point, so this will be a big win. Let's watch it anyway. See, a Bath against the standard tyres is always going to win. Yeah, win big points. 137 points. Perfect. We'll skip ahead. Only 1 card left, Lincoln. And that's our tickets done. So we're back up a little bit. I will keep playing every ticket. What I have realised is the tickets are refreshing every 15 minutes instead of every 30 minutes. So you can play double the number of tickets effectively. Okay, we're back with 2 minutes to play. I'm in 3rd. I'm pretty secure. I'm just going to play 2 tickets and then hopefully that's no problem at all. We can't drop by 150 points in 2 minutes, I don't think. So we'll just find a couple of suitable people to hit and we'll go from there. What we don't want to do is make too many mistakes at this late date, but I think we should be okay with this guy because we'll get the extra points with a Saxo. No, we need... No, we need the Hyundai on the figure of 8, don't we? Let's reset. Right, Hyundai on the figure of 8. Saxo City Tour. We've got to put the off-roader on the City Slalom. Yeah, okay. Let's hope we get that City Sprint at the end with the Before-y. Saxo will get extra points. 75, nice. Skip ahead. We've taken a big loss there. So that's dropped us down again. We're still 100 ahead of 6th place, which is okay. Let's keep going. Let's play another one. Let's try and find someone we can beat this time. That's a different off-roader on the lumber mill. I wonder if that's beatable. He's also got a low car on the city streets. So that could be the win for... Oh, Ocean Parking Lot. Yeah. Let's do this one. Yeah, easy. Right. That should be an easy win for us. 3 good wins. Four good wins. Good. Okay. That's negated out that loss we just had. We've got 48 seconds to go. Let's play one more. I think we can do it, no problem. Let's hit the guy at the top because it won't affect him. And if we lose, it doesn't affect us badly. I bring someone up to take our place. Should be able to win the quarter mile. We'll lose the half mile. We'll draw that. Before we should beat the Dodge Ram. We should just scrape a win, hopefully. 88 loss against the Bulldog is heavy though. Look at that, 139 to 138. That was a wicked win. And that was the dude at the top of the table. So that just shows you we could have hit him a bit if we wanted to, but there was no need. Okay, we're straight into the results. Here we go, score 50, that is top tier 1. We get a Learn The Savannah Way carbon fibre, which unfortunately only pays out a maximum of an epic because there are no legendaries available. But we get good gold and good cash as well. Let's see what we get. Mazda, Morgan, Holden. Ooh, Holden Commodore, epic. It's a low RQ epic, but when it's fused material, it doesn't really matter what the card is, as long as it is an epic. So that is going to be added to my fuse, and it will go into a legendary in the future sometime to win me something better. And that is the Giftmas Bauble event. A 4-day event. It was mega hard work. Trust me, everyone is saying how much hard work it is. But it paid off, it got me an epic. It looks like there's another one coming in a few days. We'll make a video about that one, but we might have to do a bit less effort since it is over Christmas Day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Get yourself out of here. We are done.